Morning. I'm in Lorena. Just went up to pick some bacon up and I fancy some cakes. I'm gonna go to a cake shop. Yeah, say cake, they're like little bread buns, sweet bread buns for about 5p. I'll get a few of them. I like them, dogs like them. It's all good. Get some cans of spray paint for Ray. He's gonna try and fix the signboard, big signboard we used to have. And then it got damaged, so we kind of stored it. And I'm gonna get the jackhammer out and smash some rocks. So I'm looking forward to that. Because where the road leads to the car park. It's kind of rocky. So I'm gonna reduce the size of said rocks and try and tidy up a little bit. Exciting times ahead. Hello. Good afternoon. It's just after lunchtime, which means I need to have my lunch soon. Got my little fire going on. This is a very little one. It was bigger before, trust me. So, I mentioned before about the cottage I'm staying in now and that I want to extend it quite substantially for me and Jess to live in. But I kind of was a bit like, I wasn't really clear in what I wanted to do. It's still rough, but I figured if I just show you a little bit, it might give you a bit of an inkling as to what in the hell I was on about before. I didn't really make much sense before. I do apologise. I am a rambler, hence why I'm rambling now. Okay, so let's give you the basic layout of the land. That's Mum's house, and that's mine. So, my idea is to extend it from this point this way, about 7 meters, because that's how far it is up to sort of the closest tree, which is that, yeah, there. This tree is about 7 meters out. So we can extend that from there to there. It might not look like 7 meters on the screen, but it is about 7 meters. And I also mentioned about the floor being uneven, which it is. It goes down a slope, but this is going to continue going straight. And if it continues going straight, where are we? Straight up to that tree, you've got potentially about, to there. Yeah, it's about 6 or 7 foot underneath the balcony. So what I was thinking is dig underneath, maybe a couple of foot, and then have like a small room. And it can be, I don't know, maybe a little office or storage or a place to put like an little exercise bike and whatnot for Jess. So yeah, I'll extend it out about 7 meters, which is actually, I think, the whole width of the actual living quarters, not including the balcony, because you don't live in the balcony. It's probably only about 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5.5 meters. So it's more than double the width already. And then also extend the back. Let's go around to the back. Extend that out if we can. I think we should be able to. To be fair, we might not need to. Because this is a little area, like this is cement. Excuse me. There's a cement sort of like bit here where I like to burn stuff. And also, we might not be able to extend it so much because the floor comes up. So, yeah, I think twice the width is enough. So it's about 5 meters wide so far, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 meters long. So it will be 6 by 12, which is about 72 square meters, and I think that's big enough for the house. Because at the minute inside, I'll show you inside. Hang on, where's Rocky? Rocky boy! Here he is. You good boy. You good boy. What are you doing, good boy? No, come on. So, I mean, I say we keep this balcony anyway. I like the balcony. But this is the kitchen, and it is quite... Hey, Rocky, no. He's biting my bloody ankles. I have to pick you up. Oh, you naughty boy. So the kitchen So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, about five wide. So this will be 7 meters wider or longer, however you want to do it. So which means this room could potentially be a kitchen. We could have it along this wall in the far up corner, and then have like a kitchen at the back, a living room, dining room. No, a kitchen up against this wall. Sorry, you could have like your living space here, and then kitchen there, and then potentially another bedroom there. Because you do need more than one bedroom. At the minute, it's only one bedroom, and it is quite spacious in here. So as you can see, this is me, and it is quite a bit of room. Yeah, so it's 5 by 1, 2, 3 and a bit. It's about 15 square meters. So potentially this would be 30 square meters, and that's enough. That's enough room for living area, a kitchen, quite a big kitchen, and another bedroom on the side. And this is the current boudoir. Again, that's a double bed, so you can see how big the room is. It's probably 2 double beds and another foot, maybe 2 foot. I stick with meters for now, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit wide by 1, 2, 3 again. And then the bathroom is again, it's a relatively decent size compared to the toilet. So you do have a bit of space, shower. So this will be extended as well. So again, it could be a lot of mirrors work. Yeah, so there could be another room, another bedroom. The reality of the situation is, Jess needs an entire room simply for her clothes, and she needs another room simply for her trainers. Which is why I need a room under the balcony to hide from it all. No, but that'll be plenty big, man. That'll be really big, to be fair. I'm looking at it now. That'll be really big, because it is only us two and the dogs. Which brings me on to my next point, which I'll get to in a sec, because I've just remembered this balcony. So you've got the opening here to get into said house, and the balcony's about 2 meters wide as well, so it is quite big. And it goes all the way around, right to the end of the cottage. And what I'm thinking is just bring this balcony all the way down, because it'll be a fucking massive balcony. Because I really do enjoy all this land here. There's so much land, and you've got a view. You can't quite make it out on the camera, but like the beach is there. Yeah, you can literally see the steps to go down the beach is there, and you can certainly see the sea through the trees. I like it here because it's kind of shaded and there's a lot of trees here, so it is a cool place to. It's not just like flat land, you know. It's quite cool. It's pretty cool. But I say my last point. Oh, you done a little wee, mate. Thank you. Thanks, Rocky boy. Whoa, Rocky. No, come on. Let's put you inside for a minute, because you're going to end up hurting yourself. Come on. Go on, big boy. You be good. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy. He's out the house running around, playing with the other dogs for about an hour or so a day. And other than that, he's in the kitchen, either asleep or playing with my shoes or the balls or whatever he's doing. Mainly asleep, to be fair, because he is a puppy. But as I was saying, Bam Bam's had enough of his shit, I think. She's playing with him now. She's all right. She's just correcting him. If she doesn't like being nipped at, then she'll correct him. But yeah, anyway, my other point when I was speaking, yeah, we're not going to extend the back. There's no point. Making it twice as big is enough. More than twice as big, because it's 5 meters wide. We're going to bring it up to 7. 7 brings it up to the tree, but it obviously won't be right up to the tree because the roof hangs over a bit by about a metre, so maybe 6 meters, but still, that's big enough. But the important thing is to have plenty of land which we do have, but we need a nice big old garden for the doggos, because we can't really let the dogs just run around free here. It is our land. However, there are other dogs here. There's a couple of strays, but as far as I'm aware, only Bam Bam's had jabs. So if another dog's got a condition that's contagious, then you know, we don't really want our dogs to be affected. So the way I explained it, the way I explained it to Jess was exactly the same as how it is in England. Like, we take them out 1 or 2 walks a day down the beach when it's cool. I mean, that'd be nice. And then for the rest of the day, they stay in the house. They've got the house, they've got the garden, which is what they do back in England. So we're just going to do the same here, except we can literally build a massive garden. Doesn't have to just be a big rectangle. It can be, you know, we don't even have to cut any trees down. We can just keep the tree. Yeah. I was thinking have to cut the trees for space, but we don't need to. Just keep the trees there. Yeah, so we could have, if the house is coming from here to there, let's just walk down here without breaking my fucking ankles. It's a house from there to here. Come on, like a square, and then we could have a door coming this way. It gives us all this sort of space behind the house, up round here, up those little ridges and stuff. Clear all the fucking rubbish out there, but like, it's a garden but with trees in. That'd be cool, man. Yeah, or out this way. Yeah, that can be decided whenever. However, there are not that many, but enough creepy crawlies, snakes, you know, certain lizards of the bigger variety, monitor lizards. I think we've got a couple downstairs. Might have one big one downstairs. Doesn't do anything, just walks around, and I think they eat chicken sometimes, but very, very rarely. 99.9% of the time they just keep themselves to themselves, and they're very good at hiding, which is good for us and good for our guests. So that being said, I know I've just said don't have to cut any trees down, but I am thinking the stuff that lives in the trees that we don't want, the last fucking thing you want is just to be able, you don't want to be relaxing and all of a sudden you hear Sasha or Frankie barking or something and she's been bitten by a snake. Because Sasha sees a snake, she will go for the snake. If she sees a lizard, she'll go for the lizard. If she sees a fucking cat, she'll go for the cat. She just goes for anything that moves. She's like a dinosaur. Her vision and predatorial instincts are based on movement. And there's a lot of things that move. So it might be a case of, you know, unfortunately getting rid of some of the trees and then just having flat land, not flat land, but I don't know how you call it, just land without fucking trees basically. And then trying to do something. So I'll have to ask people what the best way to go about is to have a snake free, that's what I'm bothered about, the snakes. A snake free garden. But hopefully if there is a snake there, a little baby snake or whatever, then our dogs would look at it and think, fuck that, rather than trying to approach it. Because snakes don't approach it, they keep themselves to themselves as well. But anyway, that's my idea. But it is quite a big thing, but I'm excited about it. Obviously it is a big thing to do. Obviously we're moving to a different country, we're fucking footing the bill for a new house basically. I know it's only an extension, but the extension is going to be bigger than the whole building as it is, so it is quite a big deal. Cost wise, I don't know. However, I have a rough guesstimate, probably be within a few 100,000. But I know Mum's extension, Mum's having quite a lot of work done to her house, even though it's already big, but she wants it like perfect, which she should have. It's a forever home, so you want to be living somewhere that you love. And that, yeah, she's having a lot of it. She's having the whole side of the house extended by quite a bit. new toilet, the kitchen's been moved, a whole new roof, and that is nearly 3 million pesos, which is 1 million is 13, so it's about 40 grand. We're obviously not having a new roof. We are having a roof. It might actually be a new roof. I don't really know how it's going to pan out in terms of that, but there's going to be quite a lot of digging work to be done here. Fucking hell, I've just realised something. Where I said I wanted to extend, there's a septic tank and there's a pipe covered in concrete or going all the way to it. But we've got nowhere else to extend the house, so it's going to have to be there. It'll have to be all redone. So that's a bit more money. What I'm saying is, if it's 40 grand to make this more than twice as big and a fucking massive garden, and it means we can live here with all the stuff that we want, because we do need other stuff. If it's, I don't think it'll be 3 million, but let's say it's 2.5 million, because I think that's probably closer to it. 2.5 million's like, that should be more than enough, because it's not anywhere as big or as much work as Mum's, and that's 3 million, just under 3 million, so it makes sense that it's not going to be that much. Anyway, rambling again. If it's 2.5 million, let's say, then you could spend. We 100% want solar panels for the entire house. Now my friend had his, I think it was just his house. It might be some other houses, but his was £5,000 equated to, and it does the whole house: air cons, power tools, tellies, all of that, lights, everything. Whenever we have a brownout, he doesn't know, which is fucking awesome. It's not awesome for everyone else, but it's awesome for us. So if anyone wants to come over and watch our telly when it's a brownout, you're more than welcome. And then also Starlink, which a few people here on the island have got Starlink now, and it's fucking phenomenal. The Wi-Fi is as fast as your computer will go, basically. You click something and it's straight away. I mean, that's not going to be that much. It's just a monthly fee. I think it's $3.8 per month plus an additional sign-up fee thing. So, you know, there's other things to consider. White goods, like your, you know, your fridge and cooker and oven and all that stuff. Furniture. We'll have a new bed, sofa, ginormous TV. Yeah, just nice furniture. I'm not big on overly expensive furniture. I like the native stuff. As long as it's comfy, I'm happy. That'll be more down to Jess, really. I'm not too fussed. So I mean, let's say I personally don't think it'll be more than 2.5 for the actual building. The only thing I'm thinking is going to take a bit more work to redo the septic tank. So, but anyway, it should still be around the 2.5k mark, million mark. Sounds like a lot because it's obviously a million, but 2.5 is 2 is 26, so half of that, it'd be about 33, 34 grand for the building work, and then however much money for furniture, it's plenty. So yeah, that'll be enough for what we need. I'm looking forward to that. This is the view. So there's the house. And this is the view, just on the edge of the cliff. And there's the cottages, and there's the sea. So location is phenomenal here, absolutely incredible. Hey, here's the mummy. Here's Sandy girl. Hey, did you hear me? Hey, you excited to have my house extended? Always comes up for a little fuss, don't you? Eh? Good girl. Who's a good girl? Bloody love these dogs. Hey. Oh. Can't give you a kiss because I know I've seen you eat poo. Hey. Where you going? Where you going? Hmm? Should we go see your puppy? Yeah, should we go see your puppy? You gorgeous girl. Go on in. Go on and see your puppy. So before I was very rudely interrupted. If it's 25, it's 2.5 for the house. You know, potentially another 500 for the rest of the stuff. And then just another 500 just in case. Because there's always stuff, oh, we need this now, we need that. Oh, the builder needs this or whatever. 3.5 is about 43,000 pounds, which is not much money. It just isn't for a house to be complete to how we want it, to a garden to as big as however big we want. Oh, I am really lucky that Mum's letting me build on her land. There's so much land. You know, if you wanted a bloody football pitch here, you could. Just might be a bit wonky. Anyway, that's my plan. Give it a couple of years and it might happen. It'll probably change. It'll probably change. The house will probably change. Might want a bloody dome or, I don't know. Might build it somewhere else. I don't know. But that's just an idea. We'll see.